We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the last round of the Iris League Placement Cup 2021. Tonight we have 4 matches that will be played. It's going to be Vicimus Elda versus Ekasi. That's the one we're going to stream now. Then we're going to have Very Fast FE versus Omnius FE. That's going to be at 7:45. Then we have Ekasi versus the Kermits at 8 tonight as well. That match is also going to be streamed. And then the last match for the evening will be Very Fast versus Quality Kermit. That will be an interesting match. Unfortunately, no stream there. But, well, this will be the last 4 matches for the Placement Cup. And after this Placement Cup, it is literally over. The top 6 teams will advance to the Diamond Cup. That has actually already been decided by... Excuse me, it's actually already been decided by the scoreboard. Not really much that can change there, only some positioning on the scoreboard. But the top 6 teams that will advance through to the Diamond Cup will be 80k Females, Quality Kermits, Very Fast FE, GDMK FE, Omnius Gaming FE, and Ekasi FE. So those 6 teams will be advancing to the Diamond Cup. Whatever the outcome is tonight, they will advance nonetheless. And then the bottom 4 teams currently is White Rabbit and Morales, Definity, Vicimus Elda, and Ivy. Those 4 teams will battle it out for the Platinum Cup. and just walk away with a little bit of prize money and some a trophy and some medals. So that is the matches we have tonight. There you'll see is the matches. Just put that off. Sorry for that. There are the two matches that will get streamed tonight. It's going to be Ekasi FE versus Vicimus Elda, and then Quality Kermits versus Ekasi FE. So looking forward to some good matches here tonight. We will hop into the action quite soon. I'm just letting the teams know they can start up on their side. And before we get there, that is the rosters. I just want to say you can go. So I let them know that they can go. And just before we cross to the action, we have on the side of Ekasi FE a Mare, Athanol, a Babytooth, a Queen, and Ruby, and all 5 of those players has played exceptionally well so far in this tournament, really bringing out the best of the FE scene. On the side of Vicimus Elda, we have Midnight Ray, Minion, Lizzie, Rage Queen, and Sinner, and also some good names there and some players that really showed a lot of skill so far in this tournament. And it's nice to see them participating here. This match will not bring out the outcome of the standings at all. Well, what might happen is should Vicimus win this, they will be 8th placed in the bottom, which means that they will just change positioning. That's it. But they should play against the Finity in the Platinum Cup, nonetheless, of the outcome or whatever the outcome is. So good to see them participating here. Just waiting to see if the teams are ready. I'm quickly gonna rush over to the live action just to make sure everybody is in, and also just want to change up the HUD there. There we go. Quality Kermits and Ekasi FE, there we go. Now it's ready and correct there. I'm just waiting for the teams to start up and to get ready and everything. But in the meantime, guys, we do have that giveaway that's still running on our socials. It will actually running till the 10th of October. So you can still enter up until the 10th of October for that giveaway. If you have not yet done so, go over to our social pages and enter. You might walk away with either a mouse and keyboard combo, or desktop speakers. That's actually nice to have for your desktop setup, just to complete the desktop setup. So remember to go and enter for that giveaway. I see we are still waiting for the teams to ready up, although why am I not seeing the correct scene there? Just want to quickly go back to the rosters. The first one is Ekasi versus Vicimus Elda. I actually have the wrong IP here, that's the thing. Please wait. Just want to let them wait quickly. I will be right back. Just going to cross over to them and just ask them to fix up the server. Right guys, I fixed the mess up. There was just the HUD that gave some errors. So let's cross over to the action there. We have Ekasi FE versus Vicimus Elda tonight. And Vicimus Elda is playing here for some glory there. Just want to pump up the volume. There we go. Vicimus Elda is playing for glory here. It will change their positioning at the end of this. Should they win this, they will just end on top of Divinity. If they lose this, Divinity should end on top of them, but that doesn't actually influence the outcome at all. So just take note of that. This match is just for the fun and for glory of it. Ekasi, if he has qualified to go through to the top 6 or the Platinum Cup playoffs, so they will definitely be there. And as I said, Mare takes out Sinner, Queen gets Minion, and Mare also did get Midnight Ray there, sitting still below Palace, taking out one more player. Mare, oh my gosh, how many kills was that? Mare, she got 4 kills there, sitting on the Palace and actually stopping the T side in their tracks. Nobody checking that under Palace area, unfortunately for Vicimus Elda, and Mare was there, well, able to take out most of the team there, just sitting patiently on the Palace with that USP in hand. Next round on the board now. Ekasi, if he did get the first pistol win, so a good confidence boost for them. You'll see that they were able to buy. Look at that. Queen actually did land a shot there on Minion, down to 18 HP. She got some fire in as well, but look at that. Queen takes out Rage Queen, also takes out Sinner. Baby Tooth does get Midnight Ray, and now last alive is Lizzie. Mare's hunting her down. She spots her with the FAMAS in hand, and Mare takes out Lizzie. 2-0 the score. Ekasi FE 2-0 in the lead. I see in chat a lot of support for Queen, Athanel and Mare, and Fallen Angel saying go Ekasi. So a lot of support there for these teams tonight. And guys, let me know if there's any problem with the stream or anything that you think we can do better. We will definitely try and do so as soon as we can. Just want to see on my end as well if the stream is running smoothly, and if there's anything, please let me know in the chat, and also let me know in the comments, what do you think of the outcome of the Placement Cup? Who do you think will win this tournament, and what do you think about the results, the top 6? Did you expect the top 6 to be those 6 teams, or did you actually think it would be some other teams being in the top 6? Please let me know what you think in the comments of this chat. Minion slowly making her way towards the connector area. Athanel is sitting here on the box on B side. Sinner heading now towards her teammate below a mid or bottom mid actually. Baby Chief still sitting here at Catwalk Archer's side, just making sure nobody comes over towards B bomb side from that end. Lizzie throwing a random flash there to the jungle player Ruby, throwing a molly to stop any push coming from connector. Mare does spot Lizzie there. She takes her out with the FAMAS in hand. Mare is down on 15 HP after that fight though. Midnight is now heading towards B. She spots the player Baby Tooth, who doesn't know she's coming from behind, takes her out, and now Athanol spots Minion. She takes out Minion with the MP7 in hand. It's 2 versus 2, but Mare is down on 15 HP, Sinner on 44. Sinner now making her way back towards the bomb that's lying there just in front of the TV room entrance. One of her teammates, or actually a teammate, is still already on B side, so she would know that there's no presence on B, probably making the call saying come quick. There's nobody there. Time is down. Will she get enough time to plant though? 6 seconds left. No, she won't get enough time. How did she not get the bomb there in time? Unfortunately for her, not enough time. Last few seconds just running out, and Ekasi FE takes the 3rd round there, or the 1st round win after that mess up from Vicimus. Vicimus not doing good there. I think there was just a bit of a mix up or a mess up with the calculation of the time, and unfortunately for them, not working the way they wanted it. 3-0 the score. We have a buy on the side of Vicimus Elda. Not the best of buys. There is a scout to Galil's there, but I mean at least it's something that they can use. 3-0 the score. The T side is making their way towards the A bomb site, putting a lot of players towards there, throwing their smokes and flashes and executes. They're coming through now. Smoking of Mare completely, but Mare going through that smoke, she's not afraid. She hears the footsteps. Will she spot the player? She spots one, but unfortunately for her, Sinner's there to quickly get Mare out of the way, and that molly will stop Sinner, and Sinner won't burn it all, but bomb has been planted on A side. Ruby's there with the farmers at CT side. Queen does take out Sinner. Ooh, look at that. Athanol taking out 2 of the T-side players there. Queen getting Midnight Ray there with that quick op shot. Now, it's Lizzie, last alive. Bomb is down. Lizzie is where's Lizzie? Lizzie's actually no, she's at T ramp, and she does take out Baby Tooth. But Queen is there to get the trade. The fuse is in. Ekasi FE taking the 4th round tonight, and they are 4-0 in the lead. Not looking good on the side of Vicimus Elda money-wise. There is, well, there's enough money to buy what you need as a D-side. Luckily for them, D-side weapons is mostly cheaper than the CT-side weapons, but they are opting for SMGs, MAC-10s, and utility in their hands. Not full armor on all of them, only full armor on the side of Sinner. And then on the side of the Ekasi ladies, they have bought up everything that they could. And they are quite strong for this, but Rage Queen rushing through the window, she takes out Baby Tooth. Athanol is there to take out Sinner, but Midnight Ray immediately there for that trade. And now Ruby spots a player, spams through the smoke, nobody hit though, and that nade doing a lot of damage. Another nade getting thrown. That nade takes out Midnight Ray just after she plants the bomb. 3 versus 3 now. And it's going to be a retake here for the CT side on B. Rage Queen does spot Queen though. And now that is 3 versus 2, and looking good for Vicimus in this round. May and Ruby will have to work hard to get this, but Lizzie's not going to let them. Lizzie takes out May there. Ruby last alive, getting taken out there by Minion, and that's a first round win on the board for Vicimus Elda. Very well played there with that SMGs rushing towards B side and doing extremely well to take B control and get the bomb down. And that's what you want as a D side. You want to take control of a side, get the bomb down, and just hold it for, well, to prevent that retake from the CT side. 4-1 the score, looking good, looking like a good matchup now. I hope that momentum build came here in the favor of Vicimus Elda so that they can get a few more rounds on the board for them. But Ekasi is not going to let them as May rushes up mid. Look at that, picks up the op as well, and gets that deagle kill. That Molly from Sinner will stop the rush coming through. Minion is sitting in TV room, flashing there, hoping she does flash on the players. She spots one, but she's not aware that there's a player here below her. Baby Tooth sitting at the boxes below TV room. Midnight Ray spots a player. Baby Tooth did get Minion in the end, but Midnight Ray now take out Queen. May is there with the deagle in hand. She takes out Midnight Ray, and now Sinner and Lizzie is last alive versus all these players. Baby Tooth spotting the player sitting below Tetris. Lizzie quick enough with the AK to take out Baby Tooth. May with a quick op taking out Sinner, and Athanol just lightly jumping over and getting Lizzie there. And that's going to be the 5th round for Ekasi Esports FE. Guys, just a reminder, this is the last round of the Placement Cup, which means the Placement Cup is done tonight. It's over. It's over and out. There's going to be a week break now before the Platinum Cup starts, and then the Platinum Cup will be back next week. So there's going to be a short break in this league just to get the players some rest, and then they will all be back next week with some more RE action, and that's going to be the Platinum Cup. Playoffs, Queen takes out Sinner there with that quick op shot. Very well played there by Queen. May is just making sure nobody is on the A side, but she has a lovely M4 there. Minion does spot Queen, takes out Queen while she was just peeking that connector area. Athanol waiting patiently, still on the B bomb side. It's 4 versus 4, and I really like that M4A4 on the side, or M4A1S on the side of May, that she has there. It's a really good skin there. I like to see the skins also in the game. Look at that cool skin. May takes out Rage Queen with that beautiful skin, and that now puts Vicimus on the back foot. They are 3 versus 4 here. They still need to get bombed towards the site. One player is at lowest, 2 other players of the D side now heading towards top mid. Lizzie throwing a flash, Minion throwing a flash. That flash landing, not really flashing the mates as she hoped. May does take out Minion there with the good op shot through that wall. Lizzie now aware that some of the other players coming down towards top mid. Lizzie does spot Baby Tooth first, takes her out with a good headshot there. Now it is Lizzie and Midnight Ray last alive, but Lizzie is on 34 HP. As I say that, May just spots the player there below Palace or below Snipers, takes out Midnight Ray, and Lizzie last alive, smoke in hand, rushing towards B, AK in hand, takes out the AK, but Athanol waiting patiently on side, taking out Lizzie, and that was a very good play by Ekasi FE once again. Kayla Bieki and Fallen Angel supporting me. They're in the chat. Nice to see the support. Fallen saying she is insane. Or Kayla Bieki saying to Fallen she is insane. And just look at that score. May already on 13 kills. No wonder she gets so much support. May doing extremely well for the Ekasi side. The T side heading towards the A bomb side. It looks like Sinner taking the bomb elsewhere. Nope, just picking up a weapon. She forgot to pick up the weapon, and she is now heading towards her teammates that is currently standing outside A, trying to line up an A execute, waiting for time to run down a bit, hoping that the CT side will well, actually waste some utility before they push there, but nothing at all. Smoke's getting thrown, flashes getting thrown. They are heading towards this A-bomb side. All of the sides has been smoked out, but that Molly doing very good there, actually stopping a lot of them in the tracks. Minion does take out May, but Queen is there with the take out Midnight Ray. A good flashbang there by the players as well. Ruby has an opening in the smoke. Will she spot some of the players? Bomb has been planted, but Rage Queen is down on 15 HP. Look at that. Baby Tooth spraying down, takes out Sinner. Rage Queen with a quick trade there, and then Ruby finishing off the rest of the players together with Athanol. And that's going to be the 7th round on the board for Ekasi Esports FE. Very well played there by Ekasi. Once again, playing good as a CT side and making sure that the Ts don't take too much control of the sides. And they know how to play and how to retake it. Vicimus Elda doing well there to get on the A side though. The smokes landed and the execute went well. Bomb got planted, but he just couldn't hold the site. And unfortunately for them, they got the loss. 7-1 the score. Ekasi FE versus Vicimus Elda. This is CSGO. This is Iris League. This is the Platinum Cup last night. Waiting for the execute. Once again, it does look like the Vicimus Elda team is currently waiting outside a bomb site. May spots Sinner there. Takes out Sinner. Playing closely there. Well done there. Look at May. Takes out another play. Midnight Ray through the smoke. And now Lizzie does get May in the end, but May did a lot of damage already for her team. 2 players lost live for Vicimus Elda versus 4 of the Ekasi Esports ladies. So not looking good for Vicimus Elda. Once again, Baby Chief taking out Lizzie there at the back. Rage Queen does now spot Baby Chief actually there. She takes out Baby Chief, but lost live versus 3 players. And now there's a player coming up from the A side area. Rage Queen just mollying off quickly, but already the player has passed. She's not aware of that. Rage Queen does take out Ruby, rushing down towards mid. There's a player behind her. Will she be able to get the bomb down at least? No, Athanol spots her. Look at that. Athanol just peeking through the sniper window. Sees Rage Queen rushing towards the B side, and she takes her out. Easy peasy. And that is 8-1 the score. Vicimus Elda doing well once again, taking it down to 2 to 3 players being lost live, but not being able to execute that site and take it for themselves. Let's hope that they can do this now. Looks like they are setting up a bit of a different T approach now. 2 players heading towards the B bomb site, 2 players heading towards mid, and 1 player sitting outside A ramp. Rage Queen spamming through the smoke there. I don't know if she saw the player or just randomly spammed there. Not being able to take out the player though, but Lizzie does finish off Queen now. And what are we going to see? Sinner throwing the bomb at T-spawn, just deciding what they want to do before they pick up the bomb. Lizzie throwing a flash over, now heading towards A. That smoke is still in place though, so the flash not really being utilized as they had hoped. And now they are slowly making their way towards the A bomb site. Another flashbang coming out from Sinner. And now they are rushing towards the A side. Baby Chief waiting patiently here in ladder room. She takes out Rage Queen. Midnight Ray did get Athanol on the B side, but Baby Chief that spot there. And Baby Chief takes out Midnight Ray just after she spots him. Lizzie takes out Ruby. May does get Sinner. And now it's a battle between Lizzie and one of the Ekasi players there, May. Baby Chief still on the catwalk area. May waiting patiently, missing that first op shot there at getting the kill in the end. Lizzie falling for May's op, and Baby Chief lost. Now checking the player on top mid. Minion falls to Baby Chief, and that's the 9th round for Ekasi Esports. Vicimus Elda 1, Ekasi Esports 9. Good matchup so far. Ekasi Esports really showing their dominance, really doing well, and showing why they deserve to be in the top 6. I know we had a lot of people saying that it was between them and White Rabbit to end up in the top 6, and White Rabbit really did so well. The last few matches, White Rabbit looked like they were the old White Rabbit we remembered a few years ago, being back on form. So I think White Rabbit's really going to have a good run in the Platinum Cup. It's sad not to see them in the top 6 or the Diamond Cup. Usually they were always there. So sad to not to see them there, but nonetheless, nice to have them in the Platinum Cup, and I do think that they will do well there. But Ekasi FE, very well played by them, playing well enough, getting the wins on the board and actually throwing out White Rabbit out of the top 6. That is what they can do, and they just showed us throughout this leg what they are made of. And tonight as well, look at that 9-1 score, showing us that they are capable of taking out any team, and that is why they deserve to be in the top 6 in this Platinum Cup, or the Placement Cup. Sorry for that, my tongue is twisting once again. Every time when I speak, my tongue twists, but it's because I have like an open bucket of sushi here below me, and I couldn't finish up before the match began because I got a bit late back home. So there's sushi, like the whole lacquer smell of sushi and the soy sauce and everything is here, and I'm trying to concentrate on top of this. So you can only imagine my mouth's watering, and I'm watching the sushi laughing at me while I'm casting. So sorry for tongue twists. Baby Tube does now know that the players are rushing towards the B bomb site. She takes out Midnight Ray, but Minion and Sinner quickly there to take out Ruby and Mare. Now Baby Tube spots the one. She sprays down on one. The player does go down to very low HP, 27 on Rage Queen. Does take her out now in the end. Baby Tube spots another player, takes out Minion there. Now there's 2 players alive. Baby Tube's taking out Lizzie as well. And now there's only one last player alive. She is heading towards the market entrance area. Queen will not be aware that there's a player. Nope! Queen doesn't spot her. Sinner is there to take out Queen. She will get the or pick it up, go back towards a safe position, and try and save that up, which is the better option for me as well, since we should watch a stream without constant buffer. Oh my goodness, Fallen Angel, is there constant buffering? Let's just check if there's anything I can do on my side. I'm trying to see if it looks smooth on my end. It does seem to look smooth. Can the other viewers please let me know if there's any buffering from your end? I see Fallen Angel saying that there's some buffering on the stream. If anybody else is experiencing buffering, please let me know. I would just like to confirm if it's from our side or if it is from your side maybe watching. I see Kayla Bierke saying it's not buffering for me. Hello Leafy saying smooth here as well. So looking smooth on all the others. Fallen Angel, maybe try and see if it is your internet. Have you tried switching it on and off again? Haha, just kidding. 10-1 score. Ekasi FE doing very well here. They are really rampaging as a CT side now over the Vicimus Elda ladies. Ooh, Queen takes out Rage Queen. The 2 queens battling it out there in mid, and Queen the Victor, she did well there by taking out one player for the Vicimus Elda ladies, and they are one behind once again. Lizzie now crossing towards mid. She picks up the op. We know Lizzie is a very good opper, so good to see the op in hand there at least for her. Sinner now just throwing some utility towards mid. They are changing their ways. And now Baby Juve does get Minion there sitting close in apartments. She takes out Minion with a good shot there. Lizzie does spot Queen with the op. One down on the side of Ekasi. Baby Juve down on 15 HP. Sinner now making her way towards the B apartments area. No, she's going to lowers. Just peeking that apartments, making sure she doesn't see anybody. And May now coming from behind. She spots Lizzie. Takes out Lizzie with a headshot there. First having a bit of a whiff. But look at that. She sprays down on Midnight Ray, takes out Midnight, and now Sinner is last alive versus 4 Ekasi ladies, and Ekasi doing very, very well. Sinner is then lowers. There's a player on top of her Athanol on the side of Catwalk. She will be aware of that, so she's just going to try and save that AK. There is still a few rounds left that they can try and get on their side as a T side. But not looking good for Vicimus Elda, I'm going to be honest. Not looking good at all. Fallen Angel saying, yeah, no, I know, it's just how oof my net is. Indeed, internet in South Africa is very, very, very good as always. every time there's something happening somewhere in South African internet scenes. If you look at matches streamed or matches played, there's always a player dropping out with internet issues or latency issues or packet loss. It's one of those things that you always know you'll get in SA. So welcome to South Africa. If you haven't been aware of that, that's what we've got here. I must say, to be honest, the fiber really works well. I'm glad that there is fiber in most areas now these days, and I see that a lot of fiber companies are expanding towards the smaller towns as well, which is nice to have the smaller towns also to get the opportunity to get some fiber internet. Because usually, what? Athanol! Did she spot Lizzie there? She got Lizzie through the wall. Well played there, Athanol. Maybe just seeing a little bit of movement of Lizzie and Queen. Look at that! Just going there and taking a Rage Queen sitting below Tetris. Very well played there. And now, once again, Vicimus Elda is down to 3 players versus a full stack. Vicimus now need to try and see what they can. Mid takes out Minion there with a headshot. She spots another, but Sinner is quick enough. Midnight takes out Afanil and Sinner takes out Queen. Bringing it down to a 2 versus 2, but Baby 2 still on B side. She takes out Midnight Ray, and now Sinner is last alive versus Ruby and Baby 2 of the Ekasi FE team. Ruby spots the player and quickly takes out Sinner with a headshot. 12-1 the score. (12-1) Ekasi in the lead, doing extremely well so far tonight, showing their dominance, showing their skill, and showing why they deserve to be in the top 6. They will advance to the Diamond Cup, where they will play for the Iris title and the big prize pool. Oh, Minion messing up her smoke, looking at that smoke very regretfully afterwards, noticing that that didn't work, and saying, ah, oh, damn, it's okay. Rage Queen spotting the player there below stairs with an open hand. She has a Mac 10 on hand, so not really the best to fight it up. Well, with the range she is in. Baby 2 falling back, she spots one, but not quick enough to get the others. Minion does take out Baby 2. They will pick up the M4. Athanol there with the orb, taking out one, taking out another. Look at that Athanol. Will she spot the other players inside? Queen there with the orb as well. She spots the player trying to plant, and that's the 13th round on the board for Ekasi FE. 13-1 the score. Vicimus Elda really need to do something now. They need to get some rounds on the board. It's last round of the first half now. If they can just at least get this to just try and build some momentum as a City side, it would be awesome. But we have seen they have done well on City side before, so not writing them off yet, but it does not look good for them at this stage. Yes, it is definitely resolved the Frogfoot issues. Actually, last night already, Kayla Frogfoot actually sorted out the latency issues on my end. Last night's stream was also looking well, I hope. It was Control Bear casting with me tonight, or well, last night he was casting, and I did the stream in the background, just sitting and doing the technical stuff while he did all the talking. And tonight I'm here to entertain you, and look at that! 2 players last live for Vicimus. I'm talking so much smack here that we didn't even see all the action there. Lizzie last alive, she's CT. That bomb defuse will come in. She spots the player. Look at that Queen. How quick was that? She takes out Lizzie. 14-1 the score. Goodness me. Ekasi doing so well against Vicimus Elda. This is a walkover at this stage. Vicimus really need to do something if they want to bring this back. I know this match doesn't mean anything to them on a scoreboard for points-wise, but at least it can bring them some momentum going into the Platinum Cup. So it's good practice and good training for them. So I really hope for Vicimus Elda's sake that they can get a few rounds here and just get some confidence going into the Platinum Cup. Last or first round for the second half. Ekasi now the T side, Vicimus the CT side, and Ekasi doing a split. 2 players going mid, 2 players go, or 3 players going A, and Rage Queen does spot some of the players. She will make a call in. One of the players going towards connector now of the CT side. Rage Queen does take out Queen there with a good USP spam there. Midnight Ray sitting below Palace. She takes out 1, takes out 3 player. Midnight Ray with the USP doing exactly what Meh did to them the first pistol round, and showing that payback is, what do you call it? Anyway, May last alive, 31 HP versus 3 of the Vicimus ladies. And now she needs to do something. She spots one, takes out Lizzie. Will she be able to clutch this? Will she be able to win the pistol round? Midnight is holding that position on stairs. She spots her now, but May takes out her. 29 HP left. Minion on 76 HP. Now, not checking on sight. May. Minion luckily there to take her out. And 2 rounds now for Vicimus Elda on the board. That is the first round again in quite some time. Look at that. They lost consecutive rounds in a row. And now that round hopefully will bring them back some momentum. D side rushing towards the B bomb site. It seems 2 players are positioned on the B bomb site. Midnight Ray and a teammate rushing through the smoke. Midnight Ray with the MP7 in hand. She takes out one, or the MP9 actually. Minion with the MP7. Baby Tooth does take out Minion, and now it's 3 versus 4. But Baby Tooth down very low on HP. Afnol takes out Midnight Ray. Mid gets Sinner there. Lizzie does take out Mim for good trade. 2 versus 2, but Baby Tooth on 11 HP. That Nate landing, not doing too much. Rage Queen does take out Baby Tooth, and Lizzie finishes off Athanol to get another round win for Vicimus Elda. 14-3 to score. Vicimus looking like they are trying to build some momentum slowly but surely. And as long as they can build the momentum, they will be able to crawl their way back in this match. It's not over yet. Ekasi Esports still need to win 2 rounds to get the win here. So Vicimus Elda still can show us what they are made of, what skill they have, and what they can bring to the Platinum Cup. 14-3 the score. T side doing a split once again. 2 players heading towards a 1 player mid and 2 players B. May spotting the player in snipers, not landing too much shots there. Rage Queen does go down to 49 HP with that though, so good enough to take it down a bit. May takes out Midnight Ray. May is insane. Takes out another blue Baby Tip actually with an assist from May. Sinner does get a trade there, and Lizzie takes out Queen. Now Minion rotating slowly towards the snipers area. She spots the player there, but May is there. Ruby takes out Sinner. Lizzie last alive with M4 in hand. Look at her beautiful M4. Lizzie picks up the op, but that could be a mistake. No, it's not. She takes out May with the op. Good decision there then to take up the op, because she had the long range advantage. 2 versus 1, but the T side is heading towards B. Bomb is planted by Athanol, and now Lizzie needs to retake this all on her own. Med doing extremely well so far for her team. She's on 31 kills for Ekasi. Look at that, 31 kills. Can you believe it? Lizzie on 12 for her team, doing well for Vicimus tonight. But May on 31 kills already. May, you beauty. Ruby waiting patiently. Here's the player rushing towards side and spots the player. Ruby takes out Lizzie. Match point for Ekasi Esports. 15-3 to score. Will Ekasi be the victors here, or will Vicimus Elda say, this is not over yet, we are going to bring this back? What is going to happen? What action are we going to see? In the comments, please let me know what do you think about the top 6 currently. We have ATK FE, Quality Kermits, Very Fast FE, Omnius Gaming FE, DNMK FE, and Ekasi FE in the top 6. They are going through to the Diamond Cup. What's your thoughts of that? Did you expect those 6 teams to go through? Did you actually hope for other teams to go through? What was your predictions at the start, and how close did it come to your predictions? Babytooth did take out Synode, and Rage Queen also down already for the CT side. Not looking good for Vicimus Elda. The side now heading towards the connector side. That flashbang not doing much. Leggy takes out Queen with the op shot, and now they know where she is. That nade will land, taking Lizzie to 42 HP, spotting the player on site. Minion falls. Will Lizzie get spotted? Oh yes, Baby Tooth spots Lizzie, and Midnight Ray last alive. Now this is a hunting game for the Ekasi ladies. They are gonna try and get that bomb planted, and then they're probably gonna try and hunt down that player, but not needed. May is there. May takes out Midnight, and that's the end of the match. 33 kills on May. Very well played there by May, and Ekasi FE not doing well, not doing bad at all. Really doing well against the Vicimus side, but Vicimus looking like they were down and out from the start, but At least they got some rounds on the board, and that is all that they needed. I am quickly going to cross over to the Discord channel where the captains will be waiting as just to have a quick chat regarding the match and just to hear what their thoughts are on the matchup. So tonight I have here with me Sinner. Welcome to the captain's chat, Sinner. How was that matchup?
That was a very difficult match. I mean, playing with 3 subs wasn't really easy.
Indeed, yeah, I can think it wasn't so easy, but I mean, how was the last match? Is the last match of placement for you guys? I don't think you have any other matches, or do you still have one left for the evening? I'm not sure.
No, that's all.
That's the last one. Okay. How do you feel now going out of the Placement Cup? You guys are now going through to the Platinum Cup, where you will play for the Platinum Cup title against the other 3 teams that's going to be with you. It's going to be Ivy, it's going to be Definity, and it's going to be White Rabbit and Morales. What's your expectations of the Platinum Cup, and how do you feel going into it?
You know what? We're feeling pretty confident because we're going to get one of our core players back. So the synergy is just going to be there, and I think we're going to wreck.
Awesome. Well, it's good to know that one of your players coming back at least. I know it's always difficult in a situation like this in a tournament where you have to play with subs and play with people that's not really already part of the roster for a time, and you have to like work your strats around that. So I can just imagine how difficult it was. But tonight's game against Ekasi FE, how difficult was it to try and get sides from these Ekasi FE ladies? They were really well as a city side.
You know, we noticed that splitting up wasn't really working for us, so we tried sticking together, and you know, almost nothing worked against these girls. They have a really hold strong on sides.
Yes, indeed. May, welcome to the captain's chat. What is your opinion? How was that match, and how do you feel about your team's performance?
I am really happy with our performance tonight. We worked really well together tonight as opposed to some of the other nights. Gosh, it was very nerve-wracking.
You sound happy. You sound happy with that. Was it nerve-wracking, you say?
Yeah, I was shaking.
Why? You did so well. You had like 33 kills in that match. No need to be nervous at all with your performance.
I don't know. I get nervous before games.
Okay, so that's just the thing you do, but there's no problem. How do you girls feel having qualified for the Diamond Cup? I mean, it was a very hard battle at the bottom between you and White Rabbit. Every time when we looked, it was either you and White Rabbit who was in that position to qualify, and at the end, you were the team that got that qualification. So how do you feel about that, and are you excited for the Diamond Cup?
I'm nervous.
Sounds like May is very nervous, but it's good. Nerves are good. Nerves actually keep us concentrating and keeps us focusing. So nice to hear that, and I'm really looking forward to see you guys in the Diamond Cup. It's going to be an awesome tournament, the Diamond Cup, and you have a lot of strong competition. But keep your heads up. You really did well, and you really showed tonight that you guys deserve to be in the Diamond Cup. So I want to say thank you to the 2 captains that joined me here tonight. It was Ekasi FE versus Vicimus Elda. May and Sinner, I really hope you guys the best in the tournament going forward. There's a break that's going to come in now in the tournament, so just to have you all have just some off time and just to get your heads back where it should be, and then we will see you next week when the Platinum Cup starts.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. And that is it for the first match. We had Ekasi FE versus Vicimus Elda. We will be back in a few. Just see the next match is at 8. Going to be Quality Kermits again versus Ekasi FE. So we're going to have 2 Ekasi matchups here tonight. And going to be nice to see them play again after such a good matchup here against the Vicimus Elder ladies. Will they be able to upset the Kermits? The Kermits has been doing extremely well so far in this tournament, really working hard to get that top positions. I think currently they're actually in the top 3 spots in the tournament. So Kermit's really doing well, and it would be nice to see what the outcome would be after the next matchup. So don't go anywhere. We will have the Kermits versus Ekasi FE in a few minutes time, in 20 minutes time to be exact. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to put some music for you on in the background. Going to just finish up my sushi that's calling me for the last half an hour, and then I will see you at 8. Cheers.
I was looking into darkness, something to hold on. Found you when you were so broken, and I felt something was wrong. I think I'm in love, 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 I'm in love with Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way, I will not surrender. I will do my best until I get put under. What if I go stronger? 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 I can't stand when you look at me. You're not afraid of what you'll see. I'll break your heart, so set me free. Not really sure just what I need. You were wasted when we fell in love. Now I'm jaded, 'cause it's not enough. So light the fire and take me home. And light the fire, oh let me go, just let me go. And let me go, just let me go. Just let me go. You were wasted when we fell in love. Now I'm jaded, 'cause it's not enough. So light the fire and take me home. And light the fire, oh let me go, just let me go. And light the fire. Oh let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go. You let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the Iris League Placement Cup, last round of the Placement Cup tonight, and we have the final game that's going to be streamed. It's Quality Kermits vs Ekasi FE, and before we get to the game, I just want to quickly apologize if it should happen. My electricity just went out, so I have a inverter, a 1.4 kVA inverter that has 200 amp hour batteries connected to it. So I'm currently running on the inverter with batteries. I'm going to try my best to keep the stream up and running. Usually my PC has about an hour before the inverter runs out, or sometimes 2 hours. But just in case I do just drop out, please don't be cross with me or mad at me. It's my electricity and it's not my fault. But anyway, as I say that, I just want to see how far the ladies are. It looks like they have decided on a Mirage, so I'm just waiting for the Mirage to load in, and just quickly to get to the rosters now. It's going to be the Quality Kermits versus Ekasi Esports FE. I see in chat there that Meister Swag is here. He says, hello, 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 hello. I'm saying hello back. How are you guys? Nice to see all of you here. It's Quality Kermits versus Ekasi, and tonight on the side of Quality Kermits, we have 2SSB, CJ, Casey, Scorps, and Nats. And I mean, those 5 names need no introduction at all. Very, very well-known players in the FE scene in SA, and players we already know that they have skill to be one of the top teams in the FE scene currently. So a very good side there by Quality Kermits. And then on the side of Ekasi Esports, we have May, Athanol, Babytooth, Queen, and Ruby, and as well 5 names we know. We just saw them play in the previous match against I think it was Vicimus Elda, and they won 16-3 against Vicimus Elda, playing very well. May getting 34 or 35 kills in that match, so very well played there by May. And now this is going to be a very good matchup. It is 2SSB's team, the Quality Kermits, versus May's team, Ekasi FE. Now, while we are waiting for them all to ready up, we have that giveaway running on our socials. So just if you haven't entered yet, you can win yourself either a Fantech Zeus mouse, a Fantech Major mouse and keyboard combo, or a Fantech Rumble desktop speaker. Now, the desktop speakers are quite nice. There's RGB, nice sound. You can put it next to your monitor or next to your case. And if you already have some RGB, it's going to be a good addition to your RGB setup. So, yes, go and enter. If you haven't entered yet, you will not regret it at all. And I know we shouldn't give spoilers yet, but just to show you, even though there's still matches tonight, these 4 teams are the teams that ended at the bottom of the Placement Cup. They will go through to the Platinum Cup that will start next week, and they will play for the Platinum Cup title. They can win 600 Rand and a trophy and some medals. That's all, just some glory as well. So it's just the bottom cup. And then those are your Diamond Cup teams. The top 6 teams that qualified for the Diamond Cup, they will battle it out in the Diamond Cup for the top prize, for the Iris title, and for all the guts and glory. There you have it. It's OGFE, DNMKFE, ATKFE, Quality Kermits, Ekasi FE, and Very Fast FE. So there you guys have it. I just want to see how far they are in readying up. Still not ready yet to start, but we will wait for them nonetheless. These are your matchups tonight. The first match we had was Ekasi versus Vicimus, and there Ekasi was the victors on Mirage. They took it 16-3, really giving a thrashing to Vicimus Elda. But doing well nonetheless, Vicimus Elda to get 3 rounds there against Ekasi. Now it is the Kermits versus the Aliens, Ekasi FE. So Kermits versus Aliens, I'm saying Aliens since the Ekasi FE team has an alien logo. So it's the Kermits versus Aliens. We're going to see what they are made of. We're going to see what they can do. And we hope that this will be a close matchup. It's the last live stream match of the Placement Cup. And just quickly, I want to show you again. Those are the 6 teams that qualified for the Diamond Cup. Omnius Gaming, DNMK, ATK FE, Quality Kermits, Ekasi FE, and Very Fast FE. Those 6 teams will participate in the Diamond Cup for the IV or Iris title for the big prize pool. And we'd just like to use this opportunity as well to say thank you to all the sponsors of the tournament currently. We have RE Accounting, then we have Rebytes Tech Distributors, Megabytes IT, Thermal Grizzly, and then Rolina Foster Designs, and a special thank you to Kayla Bieki, who did all the awesome banners and designs for the tournament. So really saying thank you, Kayla Bieki, for all the banners and all the effort you put into the banners to make it. And we will now cross over to the live action It is Ekasi SE versus the Quality Kermits. Round 1. We're going to have a Mirage once again, the second Mirage of the evening, and looking forward to this. Quality Kermits being a very aggressive side as a T, and we will see. Why did it change? I just want to quickly. The HUD has changed again. There we go. Just fixed it. Sorry for that. HUD is now correct. Athanol does get Nats there through the smoke. Casey does spot the players. They're coming through market. CJ already on site. Spotting the player, but because if CJ takes one out, Casey taking out two players. 2 SSB getting a kill as well, and now Scorps plants the bomb, and 2 CT players are in market. It's pistol round here. May will she spots the player. 2 SSB takes her off with one headshot. Look at that, awesome stuff. Casey spots one, takes out May, spams down on the other. Ruby falls, and Casey finishes up. I think Casey got 4 kills there. Yes, indeed, Casey got a 4K in pistol round. First round on the board for Quality Kermits. Remember, both these teams will go through to the Diamond Cup, and the Diamond Cup is going to be best of 3. So all the Placement Cup matches, the ones we're seeing tonight as well, were only best of 1s, which made it interesting. So they only played against each other in a best of 1, but 2 times though. And after that, the scoreboard was determined through points they received. They received 3 points for a win, and the top 6 teams advanced to Diamond. And in Diamond, it's going to be best of 3, so that's going to be quite interesting to see. Smokes coming into mid. Nats rushing towards BabyTube. They're on the catwalk side. No fear at all. She spots the player on B, takes out Athanol, and very, very good rush there. By Nats and her teammates. Queen does take out Scorps there, and also takes out 2 SSB, equalizes the player count on the field. 1-0 to score here, but look at that, Casey and Nats takes out May and Queen, no effort at all, and Casey takes out Ruby. Second round on the board for the Kermits, and as you can see, the Kermits are hungry again tonight. It's dinner time for the Kermits, and they are listing some aliens here. I'm saying listing because it sounds so lacquer to say Eklesom. Eklesom the aliens. Eklesom the aliens, say the Kermits. The Kermits say Eklesom the aliens. Anyway, no, enough of that. Don't want to throw everybody off watching the stream tonight. It's 2-0 the score. Kermits are T side. Ekasi is a CT side. So aliens versus Kermits. What is going to happen? The Kermits setting up an A is execute here. Looking like they are going towards the A bomb side now. Oh, look at that. Meh, doing the same she did in the first match. Sitting below Palace. Only taking out one this time. Nat's there to get the trade. Bomb will get planted. Smokes has landed. And that is very well played there by the Kermits to take control of the A bomb site. But Scorps down on 16 HP now. The CTs need to retake with Deagles only, and CJ takes out Athanol. BabyTube's coming from behind. She takes out Scorps, and Nats there with a good pistol there. And 2 SSB does get Ruby. CJ able to get BabyTube, and 2 SSB finishing off Queen. Third round on the board for the Kermits. Ekasi will now be in a position to buy. They had a lot of money now after those 2 losses. They saved up a bit, and they are now able to full buy. We can see that there's M4s and an AWP on their side, 1 M4 A1S and 3 M4s A4s on their side, and then on the side of the Kermits, they have 1 SMG and 4 AKs, and they are rushing towards B. The aggression of the Kermits, look at that, aggressive going towards B side. Nat's already on side, spots the player catwalk, spots the player side as well. Indeed she does get burned down a bit, but not much, 78 HP. She hears the player in market, she gets the player, takes out the other. Nat's on fire, taking out 2 players there. BabyTube spamming through the smoke, almost taking out one. She eventually takes out Casey, but Scorps did get the trade. Nats on fire there, sitting in market, takes out May. Well played, Nats. She's the MVP of that round. 7 kills for her already, and very well played there by Nats. 4-0 to score in favor of the Kermits. Nat's doing extremely well, I must be honest, there in market with the AK in hand, and the Kermits playing very aggressive, and it works for them. They are literally one of the best aggressive sides I've seen in this whole tournament, and they really know how to execute and how to utilize that aggression. All of them heading towards A. Look at that. All the CTs going lowest towards B. That's a big mistake they make now. Full control has been given to the Kermits on A side. And now the CT side needs to retake this. It's going to be very difficult though, since they only have Deagles in hand. Bomb down A side. CT needs to retake. It's going to be a difficult time. Sumo asking, is this for money? Not this match specifically. This match is the last of the placement cup, so no money in this. They will all advance, or the 6 teams that top the placement cup, they will advance to the Diamond Cup, and there they will play for the money and for the prizes in the tournament. And Casey finishing off the last of Ekasi, and they are 5-0 in the lead. The Kermits, well played by them. Kayla Beekie saying Nats sy het haar pap geëet vanoggend. So she says she ate her porridge. She got the porridge she needed to play as well as she can here tonight. So if you don't know how to play good in CS, ask Nats. She can organize you some pup, and if you eat the pup, you will be able to play good in CS. Okay, pup equals good CS. Oh, Casey once again rushing through the window, taking out Baby Tooth. Athenal quick enough to take out Casey. She falls back to market with her teammates. Now full control of B-bomb site is taken, but Athenal gets CJ as she crosses towards the broken window area, or the broken wall area. Scorp still sitting here at the... Ooh, look at that, she spots the player, and Snipers doesn't take her out. Those 2 SSB does get Athenal there. 2 players still in market. Spots 2 by 2 SSB. Queen getting taken out, but Ruby a good trade there. She does take out 2 SSB, but she's last alive, walking straight into the scope of Scorps, and that is 6-0 the score. Doing well there, 2 SSB in a team, 8 and 9 and 7 kills there for the top 3 fraggers. Ekasi FE, 4 kills for Baby Tooth and Athenal, and they have now called a tactical timeout here for Ekasi Esports, a tactical timeout just to try and stop the momentum of the Kermits. The Kermits really building on momentum as a D side, and that's what they do. We've seen in all the matches that we've streamed for the Kermits, they really play very well as a D side, and the aggression and how they execute the sites, it's really working for them. And it's not just like they execute the sites, it's like they, well, what do you say, they do execute, but it's not like they just rush in and take it. It's they work hard to get it, but the utility and everything that goes with it, it just shows you how well the Kermits has been working, and how well they've been working together to get those rushes in and to synchronize as a team. But Ekasi is not down out yet. They showed us in the previous match against Vicimus Elda what they are made of. They won that 16-3, so they still have a lot of petrol in the tank there. Only on Deagles this time once again. The Kermits rushing towards B again. Athenal getting spotted. They're taken out by Nats. Assisted flash from CJ. 2 SSB does get Baby Tooth. They're also spraying through the smoke. She doesn't land any shots though. Nats does spot Meh there, and Queen takes out CJ, but it's Queen last alive. Nats finishes off Queen, and again Nats having the pup that she ate this morning, as Kayla mentioned, and playing very well. A lot of support coming in for Casey. Turn me up, Casey. Casey is so good. I'm proud to know her. Casey actually good player. So a lot of comments coming in for Casey here as well. A lot of support for the Kermits. And where's the Ekasi support? Come show us. Where's the Ekasi support? Show us that you support your team. Show us your support for the Ekasi alien team. And it's nice to see everybody here. Ekasi are still getting close rounds. Yes, indeed. Kalabieki doing well. Ekasi, not all the rounds are just a walkover. They do make it difficult for the Kermits. And Ruby takes out one, takes out the other. 2 kills on the tally of Ruby, 3 almost. 2 SSB does take out Ruby there, but 2 SSB is low. 2 HP almost fell to the hand of Ruby. Meh takes out 1. Queen gets 2 SSB. Katie again there against Meh. And now she's last alive versus 3 Ekasi ladies. Is this a turnover? Did that tactical timeout work? Oh, Casey spotting Queen coming through the smoke there. She now knows there's a player at connector. And Baby Tooth spots her as she tries to plant, and that's the first round for Ekasi, and hopefully that's the momentum shift Ekasi Esports waited for. They did call that tactical timeout. And the tactical timeout, usually in my opinion, it's the best thing you can do. If you are playing either matchmaking or competitive CS or any professional leagues, use that tactical timeout. You have it that you can use it. You can use it to your advantage. I mean, if you see a team is building momentum, it's always nice to call that timeout. Remember, in that timeout period, the team is sitting and making jokes and thinking, this is good, this is bad, whatever the case may be. And it always helps just to get that mind shift change for your team and also for the other team. And as I say that, Carnage all over A site, it does look like two SSB and a team makes their way towards A. Executes has been made, smokes has been thrown. Bomb is down on A, and it's 3 versus 3 here. Ekasi versus Quality Kermits. Athnal making her way towards the player sitting in sandwich area. Scorp spots Athnal. Queen is there with the orb. Scorp spots Queen. Baby Tooth on side. She does spot the player, but unfortunately for her, CJ is already there, and they take her out. 8th round for Quality Kermits, and Ekasi doing well there, taking the Quality Kermits team down to only 2 players. So close round there by Ekasi Esports as well. 8-1 the score. Quality Kermits looking to be on a rampage once again. They are really a quality side, and therefore they are deservedly being placed in the Diamond Cup. Really deserving the placement in the Diamond Cup. They played well so far in the tournament and really showed us what they're made of. Look at that. Scorp spots one, almost spots the other, takes out one player. Nats rushing down low, is taking out one, taking out 2 players. Nats with the AK, insane as well. And now Queen and Ruby last alive. What can they do here? The T side heading towards the B bomb side now. CT players placing 1 player on each side. 1 player still at connector snipers area. The other player is in market. Ruby spots one, takes out one with the CZ in hand. Will she be able to pick up a weapon? Yes, she does pick up a weapon there. Now AK in hand, that will assist her to try and retake the site. But oh no, she gets spotted by 2 SSB. Queen falls, and now it's only Ruby last alive. She falls back to CT spawn, but there's 2 hungry Kermits rushing. 2 hungry Kermits, they want alien flesh. And look at that, 2 SSB finishing off the Ruby. And 9th round on the board for Quality Kermits there, 9-1 the score. Kermits really doing well as a T side. Every time they play, they do well as a T side. Now they are calling a timeout here, a tactical timeout. Just trying to maybe see, listen guys, what can we do better, what can we do worse, what have we done and what have worked. Just discussing their strats probably, or maybe giving an extra timeout for the Ekasi ladies. Maybe it is just some sportsmanship. We would never know why the timeout has been called by the Kermits. But 3 seconds left for the timeout. Match about to start again, and there's 3 tactical timeouts left on each of these 2 sides. I'm going to take a sip of cool drink while we wait, just to get my voice back. There we go. Lekker flater watertjies, and now it is 9-1 to score. The T side rushing towards B once again. There's a player mid. Queen takes out Scorp's assisted flash from Casey there, and 2 SSB does pick up the op. Now, will they be aware that there is a player close connected? There's 3 CT players still on A though. The bomb is looking like they are heading towards the B bomb site. Ooh, they did spot the player there at connected just as the smoke started to fade. Look at that awesome M4 from Athnal. Oh, it's a beautiful M4. I love that. Athnal takes out Nats there with that nice M4. Oh, 2 SSB spots Queen, equalizes the kills. They were actually not really. It's 4 versus 3. Sorry for that. And the team's doing well so far. A very slow around here by the Kermits, showing us that they are not just aggressive. They are also a team that knows how to do the aggressiveness and passiveness of this game. Is there a word like aggressiveness and passiveness? I'm not sure. Athnal takes out CJ. Casey gets Baby Tooth, and now 2 SSB spotting Athnal behind the broken wall. Bomb will get picked up. She will plant on B side, but it's 2 versus 2. Oh, Casey spotting Ruby just as he pokes her nose out of the window. The other CT player is now making her way towards the side. Yes, indeed. She's coming from the catwalk area. Will she get spotted by 2SB? Yo, 2SB spots me. Takes her out. 10-1 the score. And Kermits on a rampage. Meistersfork saying Casey is so good. A lot of support here for Casey. And let's look at that scoreboard. On the side of the Kermits, 2SSB on 17, Casey on 14 and Nats on 12. On the side of Ekasi, Athanol on 6, Me on 6 and Baby to 6. Oh, and Me accidentally knifing a teammate, taking it down to 70 HP. That is not a good sight always in a match, but I mean it happens. And 2SSB takes out Me, Scorps gets Ruby, Nats gets Queen, 2SSB, Athanol, and as Baby Tooth rushes out just to try and save what she has, she gets taken out from behind by Nats, and that is the 11th round on the board for the Kermits. 11-1 the score. Ekasi Effie not doing well now as CT side. The Kermits really are overrunning them everywhere they go. The Ekasi side really need to think of something now. They need to get a few rounds on the board. If they can just at least win the next 2 rounds, it will already be much better for them going into the second half. So I really hope for the sake of Ekasi they can pull a rabbit out of the hat here against this Kermit side. But 2SSB spotting the player stairs does do a lot of damage. Casey has spotted the player there at Catwalk. She takes out Baby Tooth, and now it is 4 versus 5 once again. The Kermits taking the first kill in every round so far. CJ getting Meh as she pokes her head out. Nats takes out Ruby on B. 2 players alive for the Ekasi side, and Queen luckily there to gank out CJ. She does have the option. She takes out another no scope on Casey there. And it's 2 versus 3. Nats on 16 HP. Bomb will get planted on B though. 2SSB just a diversion, just a distraction on the A bomb side. That nade might give some info away towards B. No, it doesn't. No rotate coming in yet. 2SSB still sitting patiently. Now she hears the players rotating. Takes out Queen as she rotates. And now Athanol is sitting in CT spawn. Oh, look at that. Almost taken out. Now, luckily, 2SB takes her out. Unlucky for Athanol, though. If she just could manage to land that shot, she would at least get some money for the next round. But 12-1 the score. Kermits on a rampage against the Ekasi ladies. 12-1. This match is looking very one-sided at this stage. It almost looks as the exact opposite of the previous one, where Ekasi had a one-sided match. They won 16-3 against Vicimus, and now Quality Kermits showing that they are a quality side there as well, but not down and out yet for Ekasi. Still a lot that Ekasi can do here. They are rushing towards T-Ram. 2SB lurking here in Palace, and now she spots the players. 2SB takes out Ruby just after Scorps and Casey got players. 2SB also taking out Queen, and last player below Palace. Meh takes out 2 though. Well played there by Meh. Just getting some money into the next round, but CJ finishing it off. And now it is the last round of the first half. 13-1 to score. Ekasi needs to get this win. Buy on the side of Ekasi, a bit of a mixed buy in terms of armor, but at least they have M4s and ops all over. On the side of the Kermits, AKs and an op. That is what you see on a T side, and that is what you need. They are heading bomb towards TV room, leaving it there at the TV, hoping the bomb doesn't cause any fraction on that TV there. And now they're heading towards the apartments area. Bomb getting pulled with them and thrown away. They don't like that bomb. Toss it around all over the place, the Kermits. And now they are heading, playing it slow again. Look at that, executing A, putting up some smokes and flash towards the A bomb side. Trying to pull as much of the Ekasi side towards A bomb side. It's a fake A. They are rushing towards B now. Pulled a lot of players towards A. Look at that. 4 CT players now heading towards the A side of the map. 1 player last alive on B. That call will come in to say, listen, rotate, rotate. Athanol, luckily there at the catwalk side, takes out 2 players. Well done there by Athanol with the M4 in hand. Takes out CJ as well. Scorps get the trade there. Meh gets the trade on Scorps. Casey gets a trade on Meh. It's trade me, trade you. Casey last alive. She gets out another, takes out Queen. It's Ruby versus Casey. What will happen? Ruby knows the bomb is down, knows the bomb needs to get planted. She just needs to play it safe. And luckily for Ruby, she's able to take out Casey. Second round on the board for Ekasi. 13-2 to score. Hopefully for Ekasi's sake, they will be able to bring this match back. Hopefully they can get a few rounds now as D-side. As the Kermits will now be CT. They will now be sitting watching the sites and stopping these aliens to rush onto the site. Again, I'm saying aliens because of the logo of Ekasi. It looks like a red-eyed alien. And the Kermits, I'm saying Kermits because it looks like a Kermit. It's a green Kermit on their profile pic, and that's why I'm saying Kermits. So, just to explain, if people, I know I had one cast where people asked me, why am I calling them the aliens? And it's because they have an alien in the profile pic. Haven't you seen, dude? And just to mention it, that I call them the aliens because they have an alien. And I call them the Kermits on the other side because they have a Kermit. And that is why I'm so obvious. 20 HP down on Queen. And Ruby takes out Nats, their pistol round here. Scorps rushing towards the B apartments with her teammates behind her. They are not aware of this, the D side though. Bomb is planted on B, but two of the Kermit's players are coming through the apartment side now. Baby 2 spots the player in market, takes her out. Scorp spots one, takes out another. 2 SB gets Queen. Ekasi's Baby 2 does get Scorps. 2 versus 2. Baby 2 takes out CJ. 2 SSB last live, she's on 3 HP only. Will she clutch this for a team, or will Baby 2 be able to get this pistol round for Ekasi? Baby 2 spots her, she does get the win there for Ekasi. Third round on the board, and hopefully this will get the momentum shift. Seventeenth round on the board, 13-3 the score. Kermit's on a rampage, but Ekasi showing they're not down out yet. They have won the last round, 2 rounds in a row. One last round as CT and the pistol round ST side. Doing an A execute, throwing their smokes, throwing the utility, going into A. A lot of the Kermits are rushing. Look at that aggressiveness from the CT side. Rushing up towards mid. Queen takes out CJ. Casey does get Baby Tooth. Athenol now knows there's a player below Palace. He takes the player down to 42 HP. They spot the player, take Casey out. Now the Kermit's rushing from CT1 from the connector area. Queen does spot the player. CT takes out Nats, and 2 SSB taken out by Ruby. 4th round on the board by Ekasi. Very well played there, Ekasi, taking A side and making sure they keep it. And that is a round on the board. 13-4 the score. Ekasi slowly but surely crawling back into this match. They are not yet down and out. They want to have a very well, much more closer match. All the rounds were close. I mean, the rounds was 4 versus 3 or 2 versus 2 at the end, and really Ekasi played well. They just couldn't execute it. That Meh takes out 2 players. Look at that, 2 SSB and Scorp's last life. 2 SSB on a pistol, and she spots 2 players. Unluckily for her, not being able to take out Baby Tooth, and she finishes her off. And that's the 5th round for Ekasi, coming back slowly but surely, but they are coming back nonetheless. 13-5 now. Quality Kermits did well as a D side, as CT not yet winning a round. But they are now on a full buy armor as well. Armor all around, only on the side of Nats not having full armor, and CJ as well, I see. And then at least there's a shotgun on Scorps with a shotgun, and some M4s on the rest. There's a player in the mid snipers area. Athenol taken down to 16 HP, Scorps down to 18 HP. So good damage done there in mid. Casey takes out Baby Tooth. There is still a player in Palace here. May now slowly making her way towards the catwalk area. Flash does land in snipers. There is a player 2 SSB in connector. Also a player CJ heading towards the catwalk ladder room area. 2 SSB peeking out quickly there. She takes out Athenol. Ooh, and look at that. Athenol does get the burn on Scorps, as Scorps takes out May, and then Queen did get Casey there. It's 2 versus 3. Queen and Ruby there, but 2 SSB takes out Queen. She spots the other player. Will she be able to take out? Yes, indeed. She takes out a Ruby, and that's the first round win as CT side for the Kermits. They are 14-5 ahead. 14-5 the score here. It is the Kermits versus Ekasi. Very good match so far. And Meisterswork saying, Kirsten can 40 bomb. Yes, she can. She's on 31 kills to SSB already. If she can keep this up, she might be able to get a 40 bomb if she actually just tries and get a few aces maybe. An ace here and a 4k there. Meisterswalk, the most kills so far, I think, in a match was the overtime match between Very Fast FE and 80k FE, if I'm not mistaken. I think one of the players there went over 60 kills because of the overtime. So if you talk at that regard, overtime. And then I think the night before last night, the most kills in a match was 44. I think it was last night though. I can't remember, I'll just check. But yeah, somewhere there was a player that got 44 kills in a match. I remember I commented on that. I can't remember who it was though. But yeah, a lot of it. Oh, Leaf. There we go. No, Leaf had 54 as most. So there we go. 44 normal time. I think so, Master Swag. I'm not sure. I'll just have a look at the screenshots. I'll maybe try and do like an analysis on the side, just to make sure we have that info, because we are going to use it now when we determine the MVPs of the tournament. Remember, each MVP also gets well, there's 2 MVP prizes, 2 MVP packages that they can win. So the MVP of the Platinum Cup, as well as the MVP of the Diamond Cup, will get a hamper, or a prize hamper. Is a You Know Me board game that they will get. So we will have to get that analytics done. I just haven't checked up on it yet, but I will make sure to check it in case he takes on Queen, but maybe too easy to take on 2 SSB. It's 4 versus 4. Meh is down on 2 HP. She's now aware that there's a player at Catwalk. She does spot the player, not being able to take her out though. Another player in towards Sniper. Ooh, CJ spots Meh. 2 players last live for Ekasi. It is why am I not seeing what I want to see? There we go. Ah, it's finished! It's finished! The Kermits has won against Ekasi, but Ekasi not doing too bad at all. They have brought this to a 5 round match, at least 16-5 the end score. The Kermits being the victors there, 16-5 the score. And it is nice actually to see that Ekasi did well to get a few rounds back there in the end. I just quickly want to update the scores on the banner there, so you guys will be able to see it at least. There we go. And there's the scores. I'm going to see if the captains are ready for an interview. Not yet. They have not yet joined the Discord channel to get an interview there. But a very good match there by the Kermits and also by Ekasi FE. But Kermits really playing well as a team. They play well as a unit. You can see that these ladies have been working well together and really doing very, very good as a team and playing as a unit. The aggression that they have is awesome, and they know when to use it and when to not use it. You'll see there's rounds when the Kermits play very passive, and there's rounds when they play very aggressive, and it's nice to see that they have that balance in between. So very well played there by the quality Kermit side, and you can't see if you don't take nothing away from them. They really did well there against a very, very aggressive Kermit side. So I have the captains here with me in the Discord channel. Let me quickly cross over to the captains to have a quick chat with them. And here we are. Welcome to the Discord to SSB and Meh. Nice to have you here after that exciting matchup. Let's start with Meh. Meh, the previous time we chat, you said you were very nervous, and you kept on saying how nervous you were. How was the nerves against the quality Kermits?
I'd definitely say quite high. As we said the last time, I think quality Kermits are the team we fear the most.
So the hungry Kermits are the team you fear the most as Ekasi. How was that match for your team? How did you feel you fared against the Kermits, and what do you think you can improve on going into the Diamond Cup?
I don't think we played too badly. I don't know. We'll see how Diamond goes, I guess. I'm just, again, still nervous.
Well, don't be nervous. You have 2 weeks to prepare now for the Diamond Cup, ladies. So work hard with your team, get that strats in, try and get those boot camps in, and hopefully you will be ready for the Diamond Cup. And actually, I do feel that you all have the potential to be very good in the Diamond Cup, all the teams that went through. So looking forward to see you guys there. And then 2SSB, welcome here. That was quite an insane match once again. The Kermits just showing the quality that you have as a team and that synergy. It's one thing I mentioned. It does look like your team just plays with so good synergy. You play as a unit, and that's what I like to see.
Oh, thanks. I think you just caught us on a good day.
Oh, the modesty.
No, that's just like one of the things of the best of one. Like Ekasi put up a really good fight, but with best of ones, it's just how you're playing on the day and things like that. I think back until we get into the best of threes, we'll probably see a good show match and what teams actually have to offer and their map pools, and not just a map that it lands on.
Yeah, that's actually true. That's one thing that makes it very difficult in the best of one. That's why it's such an interesting thing, because the matches are determined on how you play in the evening. And when you go into the best of three, like you said, you're going to have the opportunity to play your best map. The other team is going to play their best map, or one of their best maps at least, and it's going to bring the play field a bit more equal, and I'm really looking forward to see that. But to SB, from your side, how is your team feeling heading into the Diamond Cup? How's the nerves? How is the team in general? Are you excited for it? And what can we look forward to in the next 2 weeks? Are you going to put in some training, and what can we expect from you?
Well, I'm very excited to be playing in the Diamond. It's going to be lots of fun. In previous years, it's definitely been like a clear top two in the leagues and things like that going through the female scene. But this year, I can just like faithfully say that I honestly don't know who can take it. And that excites me because it's never been like that. It's such a you don't know who to actually cheer for, because even the underdogs are like winning, and it's just like such a good set of females that have come up now. And there's people that when I first started playing that have improved so immensely and have come up and deserve to be winning, that it's really good to see that the female, like it feels like we're on a totally different level of gameplay. It literally, like yesterday, ATK beat us 16-5. We got absolutely walked over. But again, it's a best of one, and it's how we are on the day. And yesterday, we just really weren't feeling it.
But I
so
must be honest,
you never know.
What you said now is actually true. It's probably for me the first time in FE history that there's 4 to 5 teams, maybe 6 even, that can really give a go and actually head for that first place spot. So you're not going to expect what's going to happen in the Diamond Cup, and that's what I like seeing. I remember in the first time we saw the Valkyrie leagues as well, there was always those 1 or 2, maybe at max 3 teams that was dominating the tournaments, and it's nice to see that there's now 4, 5, almost 6 teams really showing that they all have the skill to participate for that winning spot. So nice comment there by you guys. And from my side, I just want to say to both of you heading into the Diamond Cup, the best of luck to the Kermits and to Ekasi FE. I know it's still a long way to go before the Diamond is over. At the end of October, we'll have the results of who's going to be the victors there. But luckily, you guys now have a 2-week break where you can just work on your team strats and just try and get that team synergy build. And I really hope that you guys enjoy the break, and also I look forward to see you in the Diamond Cup.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So thanks so much for tuning in, captains. I really appreciate that. And there you have it, guys. That is the opinions of the captains that played now. It was the Quality Kermits versus Ekasi FE. Kermits being the victors there on Mirage, winning 16-5. But as 2SSB said there, I mean, anything can happen now in the Diamond Cup. This was a best of one series, which made it difficult. Like she said, on the day, the best team won. And the team that felt it on the day was the team that won. And going into the Diamond Cup, it will now be a totally different ball game. So very excited to see the Diamond Cup coming soon, and I just quickly want to go over to that. There is the 6 teams that has qualified for the Diamond Cup. We have Omnius Gaming FE, DNMK FE, ATK FE, Quality Kermits, Ekasi FE, and then Very Fast FE. Those 6 teams will be the teams you can root for in the Diamond Cup. They will start playing in 2 weeks from now, and that's going to be an interesting series. It's going to be a best of 3 series, and they will be playing for the Iris title. on the side of the Platinum Cup, that is the 4 teams that will go through to the Platinum Cup. It's going to be White Rabbit, the Morales, RE Acce, Ivy, Vicimus, Elda, and Definity. They will play for the Platinum Cup title and a bit of guts and glory in that as well. So they will start next weekend. Or next week, late next week, and you can watch out for some of the Platinum Cup action as well. But from my side, guys, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the support throughout the Platinum Cup. That was the last match of the Platinum Cup, so we're going to have a 2-week break or a week break before we start again with the Platinum Cup, or actually the Placement Cup I said now previously, but the Platinum Cup will be in a week's time. We're going to take a week break from then, but thanks so much for tuning in, and thank you for showing your support and love. We appreciate all of you, and we will see you again soon.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out.
Yeah. Unknown Brain. Marvin Divine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that